Ho bloody ho. Shitatsu Sho is too busy holidaying to lay siege. I understand that. It is his home after all. Oh. Only lasted 4 years. Well, he was already 61. But there's no Shitatsu Sho to replace him. Well, it's all about the military. Let's get it on. What are you doing, you useless stack of people? Oh, okay. Sure, Portuguese. Gee, I really don't think I'm going to be surviving that one. Nope, that's just a no-no. Mind you, they're loyal to my own vassal here, so no worries, mate. Enemy numbers are low. How about the Swedish? Titchy. Ooh. I'm glad my troops landed there, but I need to hightail it out of this naval engagement. 5 heavies, no great loss. But perhaps you could do with a little bit of help. Yeah, I'm glad I landed those sieges. Portugal have so many islands, it makes that entire Castile war feel like a cakewalk. Right, you. I feel that half of you should remain here for just in case. The rest of you, you have more important matters back home to deal with. This is all being done quite inefficiently, but there is just no time. Somebody's asking me what the Diplo Advisor does. Good point. He's looking a bit useless these days. Let's fire him. Just costing me money. Quite like the look of that morale of army increase, but manpower is quite the necessity right now. Alright. Seems to be chasing me for whatever reason. But I'd like to be able to launch a few troops here. 2,000. Don't feel overly confident, so we'll make it 4,000. It's a general rule of thumb, always bring more than you need. Yeah, I sure hope he doesn't engage me. There is still hope. While Ryukyu is tired of war, there is still hope and a positive spirit in the chest of everyone from the lowliest peasant to Yo Fija. We will get through this war and we will win it once more into the breach. So what, everyone in Ryukyu really feels that they're going to conquer the world? That fills me with hope. There are 16 years to go. By all right, hope should have abandoned us long ago. Okay, so he is returning home with that. My vassals are doing a fairly good job carpeting him. Jake, did you notice Portuguese province down here? Yeah, I know about that one. It's, You know, I was worried about taking Caddo, but they're a protectorate of Great Britain, so that won't be an issue. That's quite good for me, in fact. Right. In that case, we will move on you. The rest of my useless vassals seem to actually be doing something now. Portugal on the mainland. Oh, I'm glad this siege is going okay. Long live that glorious general with his 3 siege pips. Sukhothai nationalists. No, sir, that just won't do. Unsure what I can really do about them, though. I can't support them since they rose up in my land. I would have to dedicate a force to defeating them. It might not surprise you, but I don't really have much to respond to that with. Shoshone, I don't like your continued existence, so I'm going to remove you while I'm here. Also, who does that province belong to? Portugal or not Portugal? Is that in the Mexican region? No. No, it's in California. Portugal doesn't have a California. Your tech is garbage as well. Hopefully that's enough to dispatch you. Right, since you're all done, everybody get over to Wolof. We'll dispatch these up-and-comers. And I mean everyone. Oh wow. Don't get too spanked, guys. Portugal is meant to be a 2-war job, but I wouldn't be surprised if they become a 3-war job. Because these percentages defy reality. There's no time. There is just no time! The trouble is, I think the vast majority of their provinces are going to be overseas. So picking them all off is probably going to add up real fast. Well, what can I do but my best? Whoa, okay, those were 3,000 apiece. Fine, I suppose. Let's organize you again into 2 stacks. A 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. And a 4, so I actually end up needing more of you down there, which is unfortunate. I'll need one of you there. And where are the rest of the Portuguese islands? Not going off there too. What fun! Jake, I did a quick calculation. You have enough money to sustain a 200 ducat deficit for the rest of the game, so get hiring. There's only so many mercs you can hire at once, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Still, I've certainly got more manpower than I need to be piddling away with here. I'd love to march down through Kilwa with these folks. I'm not overly keen on breaking truce just yet. That said, why don't I? I should just march on them anyway. Yeah, you know what, Kilwa, for too long you have blocked me off here. We march. Is there any good reason not to? Well, if there is, I don't see it. Don't like this minuscule amount of stability though. We'll raise that slightly. Check that. 6-6. Now, what in the world is that 33 stack doing? Are they just going to refuse to engage me for a while? I don't mind that altogether. Okay, this will give me a hint as to how expensive these provinces are. I mean, that province alone is only 8%. Worrisome. Gunther, welcome. Now my worry is if I split my troops up here, he's actually going to bring his troops over and just slap me. I doubt he'll forever just bounce between Cape and Little Karoo. Still, what are my alternatives here? I'll march on that province and try and take it. Oh no, Hickey's dead. And he can't be brought back. Not even with all the Dragon Balls. Well, we'll do the best we can. Neck, welcome. Let's hope we can get this done and dusted. Assuming that Shoshone could not fight to save their life. It's proving to be the correct move. Get out of here, primitive scum. You don't belong in my world. Let's keep these batteries flying. Heavens knows I have the manpower to do it now. these two islands. Oh, it's all one island chain. Okay. Change of plan, guys. You will, yeah, check out there. We'll try and not forget about our forces. Yeah, as expected. An actual Portuguese province over there. Ah, right. He did make a move. Okay. We'll engage him in glorious combat. With our 6-6 general. "17 and 17. He's got 18 and 15, so... he's as keen to engage as we are. Well, that sits right for me. Right, Krayar is down, which means... assuming we just take this land in the peace deal, you folks are free to move down to here. However, it's not that simple. What are we looking at? 4, 2, and 2. Eight, 4, and 4. The rest of you, I want you to hang fire back here so I can take care of these little European islands. Pesky though they are. Also, it would help if I did not completely forget about my men at every possible pass. Sure, that's enough to take care of you, but gee, I'm thinking it probably won't. Again, English patriots. Bought and sold for Scottish gold. Such a nation of rogues. Except they were not. Okay, so I'm keen to see how this battle goes. Portugal's not. Right, I found you, and good news, you are just the right size for me. Okay. Favorable. Favorable. Well. I warned you about the river crossing. Just get wrecked. Get absolutely curb stomped, Portugal. There is no room for salted cod in the worldwide animist pride. I'm being told not to take Arguin. Don't take it. Why not? Dare I ask? Gee, I'm a little worried about that battle. Oddly enough. Jake, the sieges west of Brunei have 0 men. Excuse me. What? Sometimes you guys make no sense. How's that fleet doing? Right, they'll be on their way. Good. Very good. Super good. Florida, tell me more about yourself. I want to know. Now, I also want to know about you folks. Where are you going to run and for how far? I'll need to chase you down and destroy you nonetheless. Newfoundland declared war on our colony, Canada. Newfoundland's going to destroy Canada. But I can't afford a war with you at the moment. Well, I suppose it's not too much of a bother if they get hammered. Okay, you fell fast. You get picked up straight away. Get your sorry selves over somewhere useful. Yeah, I suspected that would be problematic. I'm glad I reinforced. The question is, the Shetland's going to be just as bad? Jake, please say super geil instead of super good. Oh man, that advert had me in stitches. Super geil? What will you think of next? Okay, Sweden falling to pieces. These sorry souls won't last long, I'm sure. Jeez. The mounting pressure of no time. Another one bites the dust. I don't even think 2 years have passed since I started this stream. I'm almost an hour deep into it. That isn't good. I'm blocked off here. With a vastly superior navy. Probably. Oh dear. Sweden, you just stay the hell away from me. He's going to the coast of the Shetlands. I'll be having none of that. I know it's completely irrelevant, but I've just got to spread animism. Remove Shinto. You were never meant to be Shinto, Japan. You used to be cool. honestly, I don't need another bunch of troops thrown down here. I can just split you in half, since you're both Fort 1 anyway. Ah, Shitatsu, would you please lift a finger or something? I know you're on holiday, but come on. This concerns me slightly. Look at it, mostly fort level 4 here, so if we assume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ditch you and go a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7. Establishing colonial subjects overseas has allowed us to expand our trade whilst remaining in control, importing goods from territories that are essentially under Ryukyuan control. As long as we supply our colony with what they need, they have no reason to start putting gold in the hands of our enemies. Sadly, the settlers sometimes have a different opinion from our shogun on exactly what they need. They have begun to trade with neighbouring colonies, circumventing trade barriers. This clearly benefits them, but whether it benefits us is highly doubtful. Well, I do not want any of them declaring their independence. Unfortunately, none of them are in a position to be able to. But let's keep it that way. Oh, jeez, mountains. My least favourite of all. And he's going to get a monthly tick. Whereas I will not. So I'm going to disable forced march here so I can actually get my tick of morale and men here. Oh, okay. There are kill ones too. Well, if I can just slaughter him soundly. And it'll all be in my control. Pretty mighty penalty for me to chew on. But not mighty enough. We'll still win. Okay. This should have ended long ago. Take out that Portuguese Louisianan stack. Good, he's looking fairly broken. Yep, fairly broken. Come on. Ooh, I can recover my abysmal prestige. Have 50 prestige. Yes! I'm a hair short of it, but I will get it back when I win this battle. And boy, do I plan on winning this battle. Come on, Portugal, every day matters to me now. There we go. Wipe. I'll give you a few days before we take on that Kielwyn stack. I'm confident they won't be able to fight back in any meaningful regard. You'll be finished on the 20th of July, but you're just a flying battery. You'll be wrecked in the shock phase straight off the bat.